everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Heather, and today I am going to be doing a $100 grocery challenge. I'm going to try and see how much I can get for $100 to feed a family of four for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll find some good deals, but I've got $100 and I've got to stick to that budget this week because we're doing other things, and we're getting close to Michaela's birthday, so I'm going to need extra money to eat out for her birthday after church. Her birthday ends up falling on a church day this year, so we want to make sure to take her out with some friends from church, and we want to make sure that we have extra funds for that. So $100, I'm going to try to do almost 2 weeks worth of groceries. And oh my gosh, I remember a day not so long ago when my grocery haul was $100 a month. So now that that's doubled and almost tripled, let's go see how well we do. Okay guys, let's start with the front of my cart. First, I went ahead and got this buttermilk pancake mix. This is one way that we cut down our grocery budget, is to have a breakfast for dinner one night a week. And I also got 2 packs of bagels because we eat these a lot for breakfast. You've seen me haul these before. So today I got blueberry and I got the cinnamon raisin. I'm going to be making some chicken salad sandwiches, so I did get these whole wheat pitas. They do not have bread in the store, so I had already had in my mind I wanted to do pita. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, they're out of bread. That settles it. We're doing pita sandwiches. And I will say that I prefer the steel cut oatmeal. I like to add apples, brown sugar, and some raisins to this, and it is so full of nutritious goodness, and it actually leaves you so full, and you can eat half the amount that you normally would of oatmeal. So this, I feel like for 30 cents more, is going to go a little bit further because you don't use as much. Okay, we felt like this was a pretty good bargain. So there's 10 hamburger patties in here for $10. So we can eat 2 meals off of this, plus Damon can have let's see, there's 8, 9, 10. There's two of them he can make for his lunches, or, you know, chop them up to make that with beef and rice with some beans or something for his lunches. So this is basically 4 meals for most of us. Also, you guys, I wanted to mention that I did get this 5-pound roll of ground beef. I had a 2.39 pack of ground beef in my cart, and when I saw this, I went and immediately put it back because it was $9.79, and this was pennies under $10. So I got basically double of meat for a few pennies more. So check your freezer sections. Don't be afraid of this. It doesn't have a higher fat content, but you can drain the grease. It's not a big deal. So I highly recommend checking that out. You guys know that I get the turkey like this all the time, and I've never had issues with it. I'm going to be taking this boneless, skinless chicken thighs and making some chicken bog. If you live in South Carolina, you already know. So I'm going to be making chicken bog, and then I'm going to be cooking 2 of them to shred up for some chicken sandwiches. And normally I would say go ahead and get the bone in because you get double for just a few dollars more, but this is a convenience item. I prefer boneless, skinless chicken, and I'm really not going to go into the details of why, but we had a family emergency a couple of years ago, and like, no, I do not like bone-in meat. As much as possible, I try to stay away from it. For chicken tender breast, this is not chicken, this is turkey. So I got rotisserie turkey breast tenderloin, and yeah, I'm used to cutting this up. There's usually 2 in here, so you could split this up into 2 meals, but I just cook them both together, and then I end up, we just have leftovers. That's what I was trying to get at. We have leftovers. So 2 meals, 2 meals, 2 meals, 2 meals plus Damon's lunch for 2 days. So we're doing pretty good, guys. I'm just scared of the total. So we'll see how badly I did. I tried to keep track, and then when I got to $58, I lost count. I'm like, oh gosh, let me just get what I need and get out of here. So getting this stuff out of the way, I am going to be making a fresh veggie pizza with cream cheese and on crescent rolls. So I'm just going to be cutting up some fresh vegetables and having that one night for dinner with a little pasta salad on the side. So I needed to pick up a cream cheese. This is a mess, guys. I usually organize so much better, but let's just go dig in here. I've got 2 dozen of eggs. And then I got this pack of green bell peppers because I feel like I can stretch this out so far for our eggs or that veggie pizza that I want to make. I can dice them up and make little snacks for lunch for Michaela. Same thing goes with these mini bell peppers. Those are a staple in our house. I've pulled them every single time. And I got celery. I'm going to be making my own chicken stock to make that chicken bog, so I wanted to have some celery for that. I do have carrots still at home, so that's a good plus. I do have some stuff at home that I will be, you know, packing into these dinners and stuff, so that'll be helping, like some shelf-stable items. I did get a head of cabbage to do some unstuffed cabbage rolls. So actually, we're doing nachos and chili with that roll of ground beef, and I might try to do unstuffed cabbage rolls as well. So I might try to cut that in 3 pieces and stretch it as far as I can. We'll see how that goes though. But I did get some cabbage. If anything, I can cut it up and freeze it for some soup at a later date if I don't get around to it. I needed a little teeny tiny thing of sour cream, but because we were doing nachos, I know Damon will finish this off. This will go in our veggie pizza like sauce, I guess. So it's cream cheese and sour cream. I need this for the chicken bog as well, so I think I'm going to cut this in half and utilize it for 2 different meals. That way it stretches our budget out a little further. Since we're already going to have, you know, the chicken protein in there, I'm just going to use half of this. And I do have this can of crushed tomatoes. I wanted to do chili, like I said, so I got this can of crushed tomatoes, but they didn't have cornbread. I wanted to do cornbread on the side, so I'm gonna see if I have some at home. If not, I'll pick it up elsewhere. And then I will potentially be making my macaroni and cheese again, so I wanted to pick up another box of this. This will last us a very long time. I did get 2 cans of chili beans. You can use whatever chili beans you want for your chili or whatever, but I just like these because they have the sauce in them already. Just adds an extra little bit of flavor. Of course, you guys know I always pick up the salsa. This is my favorite one to get. I mean, this lasts for such a long time, so we always pick this one up. And this, I picked this up for our chili as well. I usually add my own seasoning, but this was like very inexpensive, so I went ahead and grabbed this to just punch up that chili a little bit more. You know, I feel like if you eat stuff that's so full of flavor, you don't get as, or you're fuller quicker because you're not just trying to satisfy your taste buds. So more is better. More flavor is better. So I did pick up this full bag of rice here for our chicken bog. My favorite way to make it is with Uncle Ben's original recipe, but if you don't have seasonings at home, I say get the white rice and make it. If you don't have seasonings at home, get the Uncle Ben's because it's full of seasonings and then there's less that you have to do. So, but I did get this for multiple recipes. I did get a jar of this queso for our nacho night, and I can also use the rest of it for our eggs during the week. I got a few seasonings. I got cinnamon, chili powder, which I think I have enough, but I wanted to make sure I still had some because I love a lot of chili powder. And then I think I got paprika. Pretty sure I did, if I can get it. There we go. Yep, I did get one of those. I wanted some onion powder, but they didn't have that. Kayla really likes this water, so I picked up the berry for her this time. This will last her about 3 days, so that's a really excellent buy considering the little ice drinks are 50 cents each, and this is 59 cents. So basically got 3 days out of it for 59 cents or 50, whatever it was, and the other ones were 50 cents each, so that's 3 days. That's $1.50. And then I got Damon this big container, if I can get a hold of it, of the non-fat Greek yogurt. I got him the plain, that way he could use it on top of tacos and different things like that if he opts out of the sour cream. But I thought that was a good option for him, and he does take this and mix protein powder with this for his lunch sometimes. I also did spring for a treat for Michaela because, you know, it's hot, we're going to the pool, and I did get her this homestyle lemonade. You know, in that one video I almost forgot, but I didn't forget this time, so she'll be excited to see that. We were out of cereals, so I picked Michaela and I up some of the shredded wheat. And then my mom eats honey bunches of oats, So I got this one for her. It's basically the same thing because she does get with almonds. And this says, oh, I've got to go get the other one. They have one with almonds. I'm just going to trade this out in just a minute. But anyway, I got her the cereal. I'm going to be doing a recipe that I got at Walt Disney World in Disney Springs. It actually will be on a Disney recipe video. But I needed 2 cans of these to make that recipe from the Spice and Tea Exchange. And for just to have on hand, I grabbed a thing of this tomato paste. You know, sometimes I use it for my homemade sauce, and it's just nice to have around. If I get my chili a little bit too runny, then this comes in clutch for that. Did get 3 blocks of cheese. I got Colby Jack, mild cheddar, and I got Swiss. And I use this instead of shredded cheese, so that comes in handy, and it is much cheaper, although they did go up in price. To be making that vegetable pizza, I needed to get 2 packages of this crescent roll. So that is actually what we're having for dinner a couple of days from now, so I'm glad I was able to find it. I got Damon this for his water for work. He really likes these, and the Mio ones at the regular grocery store have gone up so much. I've just been getting them here full time for him now, and they have a lot of varieties, but he pretty much likes the fruit punch. Here's another repeat purchase for us. I love these consummate crisp apples. We all do, and these do not get wasted. So many times I've had apples to get wasted, and these didn't, and I'm just so happy. I hope they never quit selling these. I was out of our butter, so I picked up a 4-pack stick of butter. 4-stick pack. There we go. 4-stick pack of butter. Tomatoes for lunches. Grape tomatoes, whatever you want to call them. I can just cut those in half to make those go further because those are huge. I did get 1 pack of tomatoes on the vine. It's very hard. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Very hard to find farmers markets here, so I went ahead and grabbed these. We have 1 head of cauliflower, which part of that is going to go toward our fresh veggie pizza. The same thing for this broccoli. And I'm only going to be using half of each one of those, which means I have side dishes for some of my other meals this week. We also have this hard salami. We all really enjoy this for our sandwiches for lunch, and so I grabbed some of that. I can actually throw a little bit of that into a pasta salad too and make that go with wraps. I do have these flour tortillas, and Damon will utilize these 2 for his lunches as well. I think we have some at home, so once we all have like 4 out of these, he'll still have 6 left for his lunch. This week I got this. This was a little bit pricier than in a box, but they literally had no options. So it was either this or elbow macaroni all the way, and I wanted to change it up, so it was a little bit more exciting for dinner. So I sprung for the $1.38 or $1.48 or whatever this was. So that'll be a nice pasta salad. I haven't purchased fresh cilantro in such a long time, and I had to have that today. It just adds a good little punch to salsa or, you know, our nachos. I wanted to have that on mine because I truly, truly enjoy this flavor. I got us this 4 heads of artisan lettuce. We really, really do like adding this for salads and sandwiches and wraps. And look at that, we're making all 3 this week. So had to get that. And then I did, there's more of those garbanzo beans, my 2 cans and my extra can of crescent rolls. But, oh no, it's all caving in. I got 2 of these, I got 2 of the English cucumbers, seedless cucumbers. We really love those. This will go a long way to have 2 during the week. I also got this full box of spring mix, so anytime we want to put a salad together, we have got plenty there. And then I also got some of this spinach. I think that it calls for this or kale in that garbanzo bean recipe that I need. So I went ahead and got that. If it's kale, I'm gonna use spinach anyway, and we'll just enjoy it regardless. And there's a lot I can do with that too. Gonna add it in our eggs and everything. And then I went ahead and just got a plain bag of chips for our sandwiches throughout the week. And I think that is, oh nope, this massive pizza. It's got everything on it that we normally eat anyway. I'm not gonna spend $12 for a pizza. I'm not gonna spend $25 for a pizza. $7 is the way to go. That's what we're doing. Of course, I could always go get hot and ready at Little Caesars for $5, but this has much more on it, and I think it'll make everyone so much more happy. Now I'm terrified to go see the total, so say a prayer for me, y'all. Okay, you guys, well, I blew the budget by $39, but that means that I spent less than $70 per week for my groceries for a family of 4. That is breakfast, lunch, and dinners for that time. Now, I may have to supplement here and there for a couple of things. As you saw, they did not have bread, so I'll absolutely have to go get bread at some point. And I also needed one other thing. Cornbread. I need cornbread, but those things are not that expensive, so that will bump it up to $70 a week for those groceries. I'm not mad about that at all. I think that was actually a success in my book. So let me know, are you spending $70 a week for a family of 4? I'm curious to know what your budget is. And as you can see, I did not have a lot of filler things. I have some pasta, yes, I have a little bit of rice. However, there are a ton of vegetables in our diet for the next 2 weeks. So I can't complain about it. We're having salads, we're having veggie pizza, and then we have a lot of veggies for the side and a lot of hearty dishes to go along. So this is not like fast food, freezer, boxed meals and stuff like this. This is food you can cook at home. So I'm super excited about that. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe if you want to see how I utilize all of these groceries, because I can't wait to cook them for you. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.